Hey guys, welcome back. Whiskey tasting right now. And I have today is a special. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna choose 3 to 4 whiskeys that are my top picks. They're my recommended whiskeys for the ones that are having a little bit of a issue trying to find what they like, what they're gonna, bring to a friend's house or whatever birthday party, or right now is the holiday season and Christmas is about a couple weeks away and you got New Year's coming up, and I just want to go through what I think that you might like and what everybody else will like, but they're actually my top picks. We'll start off with the bourbons, and let me clear my palate a little bit here. And for the bourbons, we're gonna start off with something that is affordable. I'm gonna choose the ones that I'm gonna pick out for you guys are something that you can find easily for wherever liquor stores that you visit. They're most likely 100% gonna have it. So I'm not gonna choose like the Blantons. You can't find this, at your regular, whiskey store. I would also choose Eagle Rare, but this is also hard to find here in Florida. I don't know how hard it is to find in Ohio, but those are something that I can't choose because the accessible is not easy for us. But my number one choice for the bourbon, I'm gonna go with the Old Forester, and this is the Old Forester 100. There is a lower expression on the ABV. This is gonna be 50% ABV on here, so it's 100 proof, and the lower version is 86 ABV. This is gonna be a little bit more aggressive on the palate, but I chose this because basically being at 50% ABV, you can basically drink this on the rocks. So it's gonna tone it down a little bit and make it more smoother. If you like your whiskey on the rocks, it's definitely okay to drink with just neat, but it's gonna give you a little bit of a burn, and for some people, they don't want that, but this is gonna be around $23, and I was lucky enough to get it with the $2 off. So that's a really good pricing on the Old Forester. You can't go wrong with that price. That's not breaking the wallet. Let me do a quick on the nose. It's got that oaky cinnamon. I'm just gonna do a quick description on it. I don't want to go too in depth because I'm just gonna do a quick top picks here, and then hopefully later on in the future I'll do their own review by itself on my picks here. So excuse me about the dogs. All right, on the palate. Oh yeah. That burn is there. It's still smooth, but I can feel it going down my chest. So this is something that is gonna be a little bit aggressive to the ones that are not used to drinking whiskey. So this is actually perfect to bring it out on the rocks. I wouldn't recommend it neat. I would drink this on the rocks, but the lower version expression that they have, the Old Forester 86, that would be perfect drinking it neat. So this is why this is my number one choice for the bourbon. The price point, the 100 proof, definitely drinkable on the rocks, and Also, it is rated 94 out of 100 from the Ultimate Spirits Challenge. So you can't go wrong with that whiskey. The second bourbon that I like to recommend is, let me go on my secret stash here. Here we go. This is the Woodford Reserve. Let me get glass. So this is gonna be a little bit expensive, but if you wanna spend maybe $10, $15 more, you're spending time with family, during the holidays, why not? They're worth it. And this is just a smaller bottle. I've had the Woodford Reserve. This is the rye, and you can see it's taking me a little bit, some time to get used to it. I'm not really a rye person. I'm not there yet. I don't know if I'll ever like it, but this is actually a good expression for the rye from Woodford Reserve. On the Woodford Reserve Double Oak, this is going to be the Double Oak, and this is rated at 95 out of 100 from the Ultimate Spirits Challenge also. And this one, let's do this on the nose. A lot of vanilla, a lot of oaky, maple, a lot of those spices and sweetness into this. On the palate, wow. See, this is a lot more smooth than this. This is definitely, wow, I'm getting cinnamon notes now. That is nice. It's creamy, cinnamon. Wow, and it's actually smooth. No burn. I didn't get any burn. Maybe a hint, but that's it, and then it disappears. But this one burnt my chest. This one didn't. This is at 45.2% ABV. So this is gonna be at 50, a little bit less, stronger, but definitely great on just drinking it neat on the glass. Another good recommendation that you cannot go wrong with. So these two right here for the bourbon fellas. And let's jump right into the scotches. This is kind of my world. I'm just getting into the bourbons. I got cousins that love bourbons, and this is something that I would be probably sipping with them when I visit. I like that. I like that flavor. So I enjoy my whiskeys, neat. It's all about how you like it. There's no wrong way to drink whiskey. Let's go to Scotch. So I'm going to my secret stash now, and I'm gonna bring out something very special that I might even call my whiskey of the year. And this is gonna be the Tomaten dual cask. Now, this right here is a Highland whiskey. I'm not gonna talk much about it because I'm gonna do his own review, but this is my #1 recommendation for Scotch. So let me give you a little bit of pour here. You're not gonna believe the price on this. I mean, just looking at the bottle, just the quality, craftsmanship. This is gonna cost you around 23, 24, right around that range, 23.99. And this, I've been kind of keeping a secret, because I've been comparing from all the other Scotch whiskeys I've had, and this is actually something that I haven't brought out to the fellas yet. But this is very, very comparable to a lot of high-end whiskeys. Wow. Hands down, man. This is why I'm a Scotch person. So there's just so much quality into this dram. On the palate, it's gonna coat your tongue with a slightly oiliness. There's a little bit of pineapple and lemon zest you're gonna get from this. And I'm not gonna talk much about it, but you know, this is my #1 choice if I were to go with Scotch. And let me go on to the next. What should I do next here? What am I? So 1, 2, 3. Let me do one more Scotch that I would like to recommend to everybody here. Clean my palate. I've had a few Scotches, and for some reason this is like my #1 go-to, and I can't find anything that beats it. And I've been trying to compare it with every other whiskeys. You know, compared to the value, you know, for $23, you can't really compare. When you try this, you're gonna be like, wow, man, for 23 bucks, what was I doing? I'm gonna go with this one. This is what I was looking for. I just couldn't find it because I have a lot of green bottles. For my second Scotch recommendation is definitely going to be the Glen Lachlan 12 years old. This is what opened me up to the world of Scotch. My brother was the one that brought this out one night, and you know, I had a cigar, and then he was like, hey, try this. A coworker, you know, gave me this. So we opened it, and I slowly started sipping on it, and I was very, very surprised. And I thought, you know, I thought this was something that was strong. I thought it was something that was gonna burn my throat, but no, man. It's just a slow sipper. It is a nice, smooth dram. This is gonna be your entryway for Scotch. If you want to get into Scotch, start with the Glen Lachlan 12. And let me do this one more time on the nose. Wow, a lot of fruit notes. That is smooth. Smooth, but this one has more character. It has more flavors. It has more layers. But this one, you can pick out left and right what's in there. A little bit of that oakiness, a little bit of that fruit note. You know, not dark fruits, but light fruits. I'm not gonna talk too much because I'm definitely gonna review this also on its own. But if I was to compare between this and that, hands down, the Tomaten dual cask. This is actually called Legacy also. Dual cask is another name. Over in Scotland, they call this the Tomaten Legacy. And then when they ship it over here, I don't know why, but they changed the name to dual cask. So just look for the Tomaten dual cask. I want to do one more. I feel like I'm missing something here. What about... Let's do some Irish whiskey. Let me add one more on there. One more whiskey, the Irish whiskey. Let me take this. So I've had a few Irish whiskeys, not much, but nobody can really compare to the Redbreast 12. That's actually my #1 top, but the price point, it is very expensive. This is it right here. It's expensive. It's an expensive bottle. It's gonna be around 60 to 70 bucks. So this has been sitting in my whiskey tower for a while, and hopefully I don't drink that. I take my time on it. But I've had the Tullamore Dew. This is a gift from my friend A-Rod. Actually good, but it's missing missing a little bit of meat flavors in there. It's not much character. But if I were to choose an Irish whiskey to recommend to you guys, you already know what time it is, man. Jameson. And this will bring us back between all my friends, family members. This is what we drank growing up. You know, after high school, you know, your first 2 years of college, you went to a party and everybody had Jameson. So this is something that that I would like to recommend. You cannot go wrong with the classic Jameson bottle. And if you can find this, you know, in the green bottle, get the green bottle, because the new bottles, they're transparent and clear. This might become a collector's bottle. So if you got one, put it aside, don't open it. This is gonna cost around, for the 750 milliliter, it's gonna cost you around 27 bucks. I think that's around the price. Yeah, 27 bucks for a big bottle like this. On the nose, it's not much. There's not much fruitiness to it, but it's there. A little bit of sweetness. On the palate, man, that is too smooth. I don't know. Wow, that is smooth. This is definitely great for shots. I would drink this neat. Now that I'm a little bit older, I would definitely enjoy this neat. Yeah, at 40%. I don't know why, but I'm getting wheat notes from it. But yeah, I'm getting a cereal notes, wheat notes from it. It's slightly sweet, but you can't go wrong with this as an Irish whiskey. So these are my top 5 recommendations for the holiday. If you pick one, you cannot go wrong. So, you know, happy shopping. And until next time, guys, I'll see you again. The whiskey tasting. Cheers.